Hi guys, long time no talk. I got extremely busy. I think my last video I did was in September, so it's been about 3 months since I've done a video. I got so swept up in a bunch of different things, and once the holidays came, it just got to be extremely busy for me. So I hadn't done a video in a while, but now it's a new year, it's 2020, it's a new decade, so why not start the year off right with a book haul? It'll probably just be, this will probably just be my end of year book haul, and show you all the books that I have gotten since September, and then during Black Friday, I placed a huge book outlet order, and the first box got lost. What happened was the first box got lost in the mail, so they had to reship it to me, so it didn't get here until today. So that will probably be just a book outlet book haul on its own, so look out for that one when I post it. But I don't want to be here forever because I have quite a number of books, so let's just get into it. These first three I got for my birthday, for Christmas / my birthday, because my birthday's like on Christmas. So these first two books I got from my aunt, so thank you. It's 5 Feet Apart by Rachel Lippincott with Nikki Daughtry and Tobias, I'm going to butcher this name, Icons. It's a movie about two people, Stella and Will, and they both have cystic fibrosis, and they have to spend the whole time pretty much 5 feet apart. And it's now a movie with Cole Sprouse and Haley Lou Richardson. I have seen the movie publicized everywhere, and I did want to read the book. So I'm so happy that my aunt bought me the book, so now I can read the book and then watch the movie. And I've been dying to I've been dying to watch the movie, so I'm probably going to read this after I'm finished. I'm reading like 3 books at once right now, so once I'm finished reading those, I will jump into this and read this and then watch the movie. The next one is one of my favorites. One of my favorite books. This is also from my aunt. Probably one of my 3 favorite books I got last year, I should say. It's Full Circle by Andrea Barber. She is one of my favorite actresses. I have a long list of favorite actresses, but she is one of them. She played Kimmy Gibbler on Full House and now Fuller House. She had a book signing, and I missed it, and I was so sad I missed it because I could have met her in person. But I am just so excited my aunt bought me this for Christmas / my birthday. And I'm just so excited to jump into this and get to it. She also bought me, it's not coming until March because she pre-ordered it for me, but she also bought me Blood by Nick, Kevin, and Joe Jonas. So she pre-ordered that book for me, but that's not coming until March because it was supposed to actually come. I don't know why, but it was supposed to come out in November, and they pushed the release date to March. Why, I don't know, but they did. So I'm getting it in March when it comes out. The next book is another one I got for my birthday this one I got for my birthday from my best friend Melanie, so thank you, Mel. I know you don't watch my videos, but in case you stumble upon this, thank you. It's called The Life of a Wannabe Mogul by Bella Thorne, Volume 1. It's a comic book sort of thing. it's like a bunch of pictures like this. Oh, that's kind of a creepy one. But it's sort of like a comic book, but it's written by her. She wrote the Autumn... This is not her first book. She wrote a series that I have. I think it's called Autumn Falls. I think I have the first two. I think I have Autumn Falls and Autumn Dreams. I do not think I have Autumn Wish. I have to look, because if I don't, I have to get that on Book Outlet. But I'm just excited to read this one. I am looking forward to it. It's short, so I'm hoping I can get through it very fast. But again, I'm so excited to read this. Thank you, Melanie, for getting this for me for my birthday. This next one is probably another one I am really, really excited for. And that is A Tale of Magic by Chris Colfer. This is another one that I was so sad for, because he had a book signing for it. And because it's signed. He had a book signing for it, and I could not go because the day he had the book signing, I got sick, so I could not go, and I was so sad because I've met him like 4 times before, and he is one of the sweetest people that I've ever met, and so I was really, really excited. People who love him on Glee, he wrote so many books. This is his 15th book, which is bizarre. Which is so crazy. Yeah, this is his 15th book, which is crazy, because he did Land of Stories. He did so many books in the Land of Stories series that he said in an interview that this is, I think it was on Jimmy Fallon, that this is his 15th book, because he's written so many books within this world that it's crazy. It's crazy that this is his 15th book. And we have been waiting, and everybody who likes him and likes his books and liked him on Glee, we have been waiting for this book for a long time, because, and I think, like, I could be getting the year mixed up, but I think in, like, 2016 or 2017, he released the 6th book in the Land of Stories series, and he did not write a book since. So when everybody found out that he was writing this book, everybody got so excited. So I'm just really excited that he wrote another one. This is actually funny because, yeah, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He wrote 12 other books. He wrote 12 books in total. Like, it says here, because I'm counting all the books he's written, it says 12. No, that's wrong. That is wrong. It's 15. Yeah, because he wrote 2 other books. Yeah, that's wrong. This is number 15. Because, yeah. Because he wrote Struck by Lightning and Stranger Than Fanfiction. So that would be 13, 14. Yeah, 15. It's so crazy that this is his 15th book. But, this is actually, it's part of the Land of Stories series. But it's actually I was reading about it in... Yeah, it says, because there's, like, behind the scenes, like, covers of, like, from when he was, like, creating the cover of A Tale of Magic. and it says on the first page, it says, "This was my original concept art for the cover of A Tale of Magic. Although this book acts as a prequel to the Land of Stories series, I wanted the cover to be unique. My initial idea was to ditch a traditional dust jacket and have a blank hardback cover with a die cut on the exposed illustration beneath it." So this acts as the prequel to. Oh yeah, look how pretty this is. This is really pretty. So this acts as the prequel to the Land of Stories. So I'm just really, really excited about this book, and I'm excited to get into it. Okay, the next book is Ghosts from Our Past, by Erin Gilbert and Abby L. Yates. Actually, it's about or Melissa McCarthy, aka Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig. It's funny. It's a funny story. I didn't even think this book really existed. They wrote this book. Their characters. They were in a movie called a reboot of Ghostbusters. They're making yet another one, but they're not in that one. But when they made an all-female cast of Ghostbusters, their characters in the movie wrote this book. So I didn't actually think this existed. And I actually, shockingly enough, went on Amazon, and it was... shockingly real. And I did not know that. And on the dust jacket, it says, "As seen in the Sony Pictures 2016 film Ghostbusters." So, I literally did not think this book existed. And shockingly enough, it did. So when I found out it actually was a real book, and their pictures on the back, that's Melissa McCarthy and that's Kristen Wiig. In their characters. But when I found out this book existed, I had to buy it because they hyped it so much in the movie that I was like, I have to see what this is about for myself. It's pretty much just like their paranormal, like their characters wrote a paranormal book about like ghosts and the Ghostbusters and all that stuff. The next two are books in a series. The first two books in a series. It's called Winter in Paradise by Ellen Hildebrand. I'm sorry if I butchered your first name. It's like Erin, but it has an L, so Ellen Hildebrand. I'm sorry if like I said again, I am sorry if I butchered your first name. This is about a woman whose husband dies in, I think, a plane crash, and lives... And after he dies, they move to St. Thomas, I believe. And with his wife and their two sons move to St. Thomas. And they find out that he had an affair. And, yeah, that he had an affair in St. Thomas. I think that I was reading the synopsis to this one. And so they have to move to St. Thomas to figure out what happened and why it happened. But they found out that he had an affair and another woman loved him too. And I think he had kids with that woman, but I could be wrong. So it's pretty much just them figuring all out. This is the first book to it. And the second book in it is What Happens in Paradise. So Winter in Paradise is the first one. What Happens in Paradise is the second one. I didn't know that these were a series when I got them, and then I looked it up, and it turned out that they were. So when I found out that this was the first one and that this one was the second one, I just got two of them so I could read them. And I don't know if there's going to be a third one. There probably is, but I just don't know when that's coming out. The next one is Tiny Imperfections by Ali Frank and Asha Humans. I am sorry if I butcher your name. This doesn't come out. This is actually an arc, and it doesn't come out until May 5th. This is about a 39-year-old girl named Josie Barons. She had a modeling career, and it was about an it black beauty. And now she's a principal. Now she's the director of admissions at a sought out private school in San Francisco. And yeah, the back says the wedding date meets class mom in this delicious novel of love, money, and misbehaving parents. This sounds so good because I read The Wedding Date and I read Class Mom, even though I'm not a mom. But I read the two of them. I liked them both a lot. I still need to read the third book in the Wedding Date series. I need to read the third and fourth, and I haven't yet. But I'm going to. It's on my list. And I'm excited to read this and see what it's about. The next one is Past Perfect Life by Elizabeth Ellenberg. This one I thought was interesting. It's like a mystery thrillery horror. I don't want to get into details of all of them because we're going to be here forever. But there's this one. It's like a mystery thriller. This is called You'd Be Mine by Erin Han. This is about a girl who has a YouTube channel. Like a booktube YouTube channel. And she becomes a sensation overnight from what I know of it. When I read it, it says something different now. It says that she was born into country music royalty and has lived a charmed life. And then her parents' death tore her world apart. And I'm pretty sure this is the correct one because it said in the description when I was reading it that she had a YouTube channel and she fell for this guy. It just sounds so interesting to me. And she's in the public eye and everything like that. So I have to reread the synopsis to this online, but I'm pretty sure the reason I got it is because she has a YouTube channel. But the synopsis on the in the book says something else. So I'm not sure which one is correct. I will reread it, and then after I read it, let you know. But there's this one. The next one is The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. This is another book by Lisa Jewell called Watching You. The next one is Royals by Rachel Hawkins. This one, I am not going to get into details. They changed the covers for this. This is the hardcover because I thought the hardcover was so pretty. And then they changed, and then they released the second one in paperback, and then changed the covers. So, no, they released the second one in hardcover and changed the covers. So, it's not the same, but if I like it and I want to read the second one, then I'll have two not matching covers. They had the paperback, they changed the name of the series, too. But I wanted this cover because I thought it's so pretty. But if I like it, then I will just buy the second one and the non-matching cover. Oh well. This has been everywhere on BookTube. People have not stopped talking about this, so I'm not going to get into details of what this is about. Along with this one, called American Royals by Katharine McGee. I'm not going to get into details about this one either because everybody has hyped this book. But I wanted to read it based on the hype, and it just sounds so interesting to me that that I wanted to give it a try. The next one is More Than a Game by Kate Goldman. This is a short book. It's about a girl named Lisa Thornton who accepts a job as a video game designer. I went into this blind. It was kind of a cover buy for me because I used to be an ice skater, and hockey was a big thing when I was growing up for guys. So it's kind of just a cover buy. It is short. It is about like 125. No. Yeah, this book is 125 pages, so it is short, so I can read it in like one sitting. So there's this one. The next one is Love on Ice by Olivia West. This one was another cover buy. This one is also short as well. This one is about 133 pages. So this one I can read in a sitting too. I like it because I used to be an ice skater. So I had the whole outfit and everything. An outfit like this and everything. So I was kind of intrigued to buy this. This also was another cover buy. This one was another cover buy. It's called Perfectly Adequate by Jewel A. Ann. She actually has written other books before. I think I have one of her other ones. But I don't know where it is. I know I have another one of hers that she's written, or I read one of her other ones, but this one was also another complete cover buy for me, and this one is a bit longer. No, but she has written other series that I've heard of. So if I like this one, then I'll give her another one of her books a try. 3 more. The next one is Eat Only When You're Hungry by Lindsay Hunter. This one was a cover buy because I thought the cover was so... I heard this one... Okay, this one was not a cover buy. I saw it online, but when I found it, I forgot what it's about, so it kind of was a cover buy. But I love the cover. The cover is so cool. And then the back is like this. And I just think the book is so cool, so I'm excited to read it. The next two are The Key to Happily Ever After by Tiff Marcello. I started getting into Haley in Bookland from YouTube, and she raved about. I bought this so long ago, I cannot think of what it's about now, but she raved about this book. So when she raved about it, I decided to pick it up, and I'll give it a try. The last one is The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson. This one was another one that Haley from Haley in Bookland raved about. And again, because I got this so long ago, I forgot what it's about. But I am just really excited to read it. The cover for this one and the cover for this one, they're both really pretty. So I am looking forward to reading it. Okay, that was my very massive, long, one of my very massive and long book hauls. Let me know down in the comments what books you have gotten throughout the rest of 2019, as I would love to know. And let me know if you read any of these books and if they are any good. And if anybody has read the Chris Colfer book yet, let me know what you thought of it. Because I have to finish the Land of Story series. I have to read 4, 5, and 6. So, but just let me know what you thought of it. And if I need, and I know because it is the prequel, let me know if any of in the comments, if any of you read it, and if you need to read the rest of the Land of Story series first before you read A Tale of Magic, or if you can read A Tale of Magic by itself and then finish the Land of Stories after that. Because if that's how it is, then I'll read A Tale of Magic and then finish the Land of Story series. But if it's you have to read the Land of Story series and then the Tale of Magic, then that's what I'll do. But just let me know down in the comments if anybody has read the Chris Colfer book and if that's how you need to read it. I am about to film another video. So once I do that, look out for the next one. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.